How's it going, guys? Welcome back, and today we are playing some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, when we last left off, they were getting ready to go on a podium and speak their poems, and then we're going to go do the event or something like that. So she stands behind the podium. I think this is Natsuki. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Okay, so it's Monica. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri coming in with her big boy pants. Here we go. Aw, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Sayori. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh god, I don't know, these things kind of cringe me out. I don't know what it is. Just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into a box. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This whole reading game is probably the worst one for me to play. It had to be one where I had to read dialogue, wasn't it? My brain isn't... I can read, okay? My brain just doesn't want to focus. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Yeah, give her a clap. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Oh wait. I want to make sure I've got the game folders open, because I don't know if anything's going to come up. Ha! Sorry, I giggled. Ha! Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reacting to it yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. I mean, she did say she likes that. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Yeah. Even Brandon liked it. I never said I liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Well, it's only me and Natsuki. Don't make me go before Brennan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Brandon lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, just when I thought we were warming up to you. Just when I thought we could be friends, okay? Just when you were slowly becoming my favourite. You go and treat me like shit. Oh, disappointed. Natsuki, it's fine. I mean, it's not. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Also, I just want to point out, I know I don't like talk to you guys too much when I'm reading stuff and all that and I'm trying to get through the story. It's just because I try and focus on what's going on and I just kind of want to make sure that everything is being told, sort of thing. So if I don't speak too much to you guys, then I apologise. I probably will when stuff starts getting creepier. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all the effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Oh, poor Yori, she's really nervous. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Why do we want to impress Monica? I kinda just want to impress either Yuri or Natsuki. I'm not gonna lie. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Heh. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Brandon. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. See, it's kind of weird, dude. I don't know. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, fumble. Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll probably still walk home with Sayori, because we live, like, next door, right? So it's kind of... There isn't really any need to walk home with Yuri. And Yuri will never ask me, okay? So I might as well just say this one to please her. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Brennan. You think about me too much sometimes. What? You asked me the question, geez. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, though. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Exactly. She's too shy to ask me that in the first place. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for the Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Oh, see, now it's the problem where, like... She's my friend, so I don't want to hurt her feelings, but in the same way... Since the beginning of the game, I've just not even felt that about her for this. Like, I don't really feel any way about any of them that much. I mean, if I have to choose, it's between Yuri and Natsuki. This is so weird. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Also, if I say like it's weird or it's kind of freaky or whatever, I'm not bashing the game. It's just how my mind works. It's just me trying to have fun with it. It is a good game. I am enjoying it. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, next day, we got to write another poem. Flower, imagination, whirlwind, sensation. Oh god, I'm getting all of Yuri. Peaceful, sticky. I knew Natsuki was going to like that. Fun, sunset, comfort, insight, friends, heaven set, rainbow, climax. Okay, let's go that one. Inferno, precious, death, strawberry, clumsy, bouncy. There we go. So we got, to be fair, we got kind of middle ground with all of them. We got more for Yuri, I think. Creeper. Oh man. Oh god. Excuse me. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that job makes no sense in translation. Huh? Nah, never mind. I don't know what that means, and I'm not even going to try and figure it out. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything okay? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Yeah, that immediately seemed off. Like, she didn't seem okay. Brennan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Yeah, see, that's not like Sayori. Usually she's, bouncing around fun, going around people, having fun and stuff like that. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Brennan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I know you also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Brandon. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? Oh god, she does have a crush on us. Oh god. And I'm saying oh god because it's like, I don't feel that way about her though. Damn. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not like any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Brennan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she's when she's around you? Oh. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Great, so does our character actually have a crush on her then? I don't know. Is there anything in the game files now? No? There's nothing different, man. Like, it's all the same. Like, yeah, nothing's different. It's all the same. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping at me from over a book. Okay, that's creepy. Yuri, don't be doing that. But she looks away just as quickly with a fluttered look on her face. I realise that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to read me? How are you even able to tell me what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles... Oh god. Jesus. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, words, Brandon, use them. Oh? That's quite romantic. Oh, see, why? Why? Everyone's shipping us now. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't like ships, okay? I don't like ships. It's... Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into a little too much. Brandon, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I'm getting a very, is there anything in there? Oh, I didn't even know there was stuff in here. Okay, no, don't look at that. There's nothing in here. I noticed a strange behaviour today too. Yeah, is this going to be like one of them, because it mentioned at the start of the games, if you're sensitive to sort of like anxiety and depression and stuff like that, maybe don't play this game. But is this one of those things where maybe Sayori's not exactly happy and she's putting on a face, and today she's kind of let it off a little bit and she's not wearing that, happy smile face anymore? And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Oh, Yuri, stop it. I don't like her like that. I mean, maybe the character does. I don't know. I think Yuri's just trying to confuse me, because that's what she does. She's confusing. That is, I think that should be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, let's do some reading with Yuri. Or not, okay. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club classroom. So we're not going to do the whole reading with Yuri thing then. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, whose poem should I read first? I want to read Sayori's first, because I want to know what's going on. I'm going to read Sayori's because I think maybe there might be something in the poem that could give me sort of an idea of what's going on, maybe. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Brennan. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. I'm just a little tired today. Your face when I asked you if you were okay was kind of not fine. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I want to see smiles on your face. Okay, see, this is giving me the vibe of maybe you're kind of depressed. And maybe you're trying to hide it. Maybe, I don't want to jump to any conclusions with this. Well, alright, because I don't really know much about how this game's going to work for me. Hey, Brennan. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get close with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No! Brandon! I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. What? Why are you doing this? Oh god, what's going on? I don't like this. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room and make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Brennan. Okay, yeah, so I think... I don't want to jump to conclusions, but the way that just got put... She stopped crying and put on a smile. That, to me, is very unhealthy. It's nothing, Brennan. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Sayori, come on. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm going to go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. No, Sayori. Ah, that sucks. Poor Sayori. No, I want to go after her. I wish there was an option to go after her, because that sucked. Natsuki, let's go with Natsuki. What have you got to say? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like that. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, bro. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. See, we have these interactions where you're really nice to me, and then sometimes out of nowhere you're just an arse. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of... See, this is the handwriting I like. It's easy to read, guys. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Wait, where am I up to? Okay, there we go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. And then let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's see you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes the wet. That's the same. But if you... I know I should probably read it, but can't be asked. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Huh. That's pretty deep for Natsuki. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's something wrong with doing that once in a while. There's nothing wrong with it. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay, there we go. I like the little conversations after the poem. I think it's cool to hear what their thoughts are, especially when some of them, like last episode, really kind of freaked me out a little bit. Yuri, let's go Yuri. Let's read some really dark shit. Well done. Oh god. Well done, Brennan. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Brennan? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to give. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. So maybe... See, the whole thing with Yuri yesterday was that she wrote a poem and it was talking a lot about how much she loved her knife. And it was really confusing me. And then here she seems very much overthinking stuff, getting very anxious about things. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh, Yuri, straight in the feels. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want me to share your poem now? Okay, here. Oh, you and your fucking writing style. A marvel millions of years in the making. This one's called Beach as well. A marvel a million years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss. An expanse of bliss, sorry. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest would to get lost in. What? The easiest... Oh, the easiest world to get lost in. I'm really bad with this whole cursive stuff. It's one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you chasing down in the blink of an eye? Send you crashing down? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Were you on drugs when you wrote that? I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with a request, but, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. So it seems like Natsuki and Yuri are slowly starting to work together instead of separately, because they were kind of at each other's throats at one point, weren't they? Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, last one, Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. The only one there. Hi, Brennan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everybody. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. Why are they all like kind of insecure all of a sudden? I don't get this. Like, Yuri spoke about a minute ago how nobody likes her, and now all of a sudden Monica thinks she's unapproachable. What? And then the whole thing with Sayori leaving early because she felt, upset or whatever. We still need to get to the bottom of that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Oh yeah, because you like to write in a weird way, don't you? Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Oh god, why am I doing that? A day after I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legends is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the swillit sky? Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, find no end to her gaze. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat and I pick up a gust of wind. Damn, that's deep. See, this is the thing, they've all been kind of like dark today. They've all, not like dark like last time. Like Yuri talking about knives and shit. But it was very much like, This sort of gives me like she can't find any meaning in anything, like very much like she's losing motivation at a rapid pace and she can't see the point in anything. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my own. It was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Aren't two-dimensional creatures. I was about to say then. I was like, well, they kind of are. Well, you are anyway. I think you'll know what better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, what else have we got to do? Okay, you three. We're all done for sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Exactly, Natsuki. Thank you. It's a weird mood today. Look, even Yori isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay, right, I'm saving. I don't trust what Yuri just said. Yes, I want to say there. I don't like that you just said that, Yuri. Okay, that's why you creep me out the most. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Again, I'm still gonna like keep looking through stuff, just in case anything is like secretly getting put in here. There is nothing in here, so yeah, there's nothing going on, so where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. Christ. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh god, I didn't like that voice I just made. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend, right? See, I'm on edge playing this game just because I know it's a horror game and not much like horror stuff has happened yet. But she just avoided my question, which I don't like. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can... Huh? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That was kind of... Low-key, that was kind of adorable, because you can imagine just her going, yeah, I love atmosphere, yeah. That was kind of cool. I like that. She kind of upped herself with that, and that's good. We need positive attitude, okay? Because this game's getting dark. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Brennan. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Brennan may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist me with the decorations. Oh, she's really trying to get me to help her. I mean, let's face it, I'm going to choose Yuri anyway. Yuri's my main squeeze at the minute. I can't believe I just said that. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Brandon to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Brandon to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Brennan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Wait, I can choose Sayori. But Sayori's not doing anything. Sayori, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Okay, so... Yeah, I just wanted to click on Sayori because I didn't really understand and I forgot that she was helping Monica, so... Well, Monica, you've got Sayori then. Natsuki, by the sounds of it, you don't even want me there. I mean, I'm going to go for my main squeeze, Yuri. I've got to. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Brandon? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to get to cover? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Brandon? Me? I I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances over between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Brandon picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I mean, you've got these thoughts in your head, you know, about Sayori and stuff, and you clearly got Sayori on your mind, so maybe our character does like her, I don't know. But right now, I'm kind of trying to get to the bottom of, you know, Yuri's story, because, you know, I just like her as a character. She's got more depth to her, I think. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between others. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realised that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not really as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Brandon. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yeah, she seems to have a lot of self-confidence issues. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows me. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to hanging with her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school, outside of class or whatever. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, sweet. So we are coming into the... Oh, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Oh, yeah. We're in the weekend now, aren't we? Okay, well, I'm going to leave this... I thought we had to do another poem, but it's the weekend. But I am going to leave this video here. because we are running out of time. We're almost at an hour now for this recording. Maybe I think there's little bits here and there that I just need to trim out. But yeah, I really like where this is going. I think we're gonna get more in depth to it now. I also made this episode just a little bit longer than the other ones, just because I want to try and get through more of the story. So I'll try and keep it as long but not too long as possible, sort of thing. But yeah, so I want to figure out what's going on with Sayori. Right now I'm really worried about what's going on with Sayori, because she left the class, and since then we have not heard anything else from her. So I'm really curious to know what's going on there. But anyway, guys, I am going to leave this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will see you guys in the next video.